Hello friends, thanks for joining me. I'm on a mission in the kitchen today. This is what I've been up to this morning. I've made some almond milk. I've made some homemade cheese which is still in the fridge, but I will get it out and show you in a minute. I've made some granola, my own, and the rest of the batch is cooking. Oh, you can't see that because the lights just come on the oven. So a nice big batch, and I'll just tell you, I don't have a recipe per se as what I make with this, but I do. Let's have a look at this before it. See, it's just cooking off in there. I say cooking, I don't cook it, I just heat it up until it's gone it's not crunchy, but anyway, let me get to that bit in a second. So what I've put in here is maybe 2, possibly 3 cups of oats, all organic. All of this here is organic. And then I put, again, I don't measure, I just do it by eyeball. So I did pumpkin seeds, walnuts, crushed walnuts, handfuls of almonds. What else did I put in it? See, I never remember because I just do it. And I think that was it in there. And then I toasted it. Oh, a 1/4 cup of, you could do agave, but I did maple syrup. Mixed it all together and then just toasted it, and that's actually going to come off now because I can smell it. And then I just toasted it, and then in batches, obviously, because this was just way too much for it. I had way too much, so we just tip that then into there, give it a quick stir, and then leave it to cool. And then what I added in is, oh, and dates. I added dates in before I just toasted it. And again, you could toast this under the grill or you could toast it in your oven, but that is my oven. It's a convection oven. And then when it's while it's still warm, I added some coconut flakes and some dried fruit. So it now is a composition of lots and lots of goodiness. And then don't worry if it's still a little bit moist when you get to this stage. I'll tell you how to cook it in a second, or how to toast it, because it's going to dry out and it's starting to go a little bit crunchy already. And then I have that, sometimes I'll have that with just my almond milk, which I've bottled off here. And sometimes I will just get a handful of this actually and put it in my NutriBullet and blend it into my morning juice, or smoothie I should say. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. It seems not a lot. Well, she hasn't done much. Actually, it's taken me a good couple of hours. And I'm gonna show you the cheese that I've made, the vegan cheese that I've made, because I just love this cheese. Oh, and I made some butter as well. So not bad for about 1, 2, 3 hours. And I've got a whole heap of yumminess going on, and goodness, and health stuff. So let me show you the vegan cheese. Okay. So here's the vegan cheese, minus the bit I had from Taster. It's beautiful. I've done 2 of these, and I use a small springform dish to mould to put it in. And this recipe, where did I get this recipe from? I know, Cooking with Plants. Anya, Cooking with Plants. I always use her recipes for the vegan cheeses because they taste so flipping amazing. And then what I did with the leftover almond meal, which I had from the almond milk that I made, was that I did actually use it in this recipe. And then I made some almond butter, which is also in the fridge. Hardening up now. Now, my almond butter isn't as smooth as everybody else's, and I just add some organic oil to it, olive oil, blend it up in my NutriBullet, the almond meal that's left over from my almond milk, and add a little bit of salt, and whisk it until it, blend it until it's super smooth. Now a lot of people use unrefined coconut oil because unrefined coconut oil because it makes it a solid, but I'm okay with a small spreadable, you know, loose kind of butter, and then put my cheese on top, and then add my homemade salad leaves on top. So that's what I have done today. That's what I've achieved so far in the cooking department. So please do try Anya's channel out, because she is super amazing at vegan cheeses. I'm sure there's hundreds of people out there super amazing at vegan cheeses, but I just love the taste of hers. And so I'll leave you there, my friends, as today, this little cooking, what I've been doing in the kitchen. So just kind of getting on top of myself really with food stuff, because when I run out I just then get lazy. So I do have to get organised, and I do love it cooking. Not that you have to cook much with vegan cheese or vegan food, because it's, you know, there's not much cooking to be done. I eat a lot of my food raw. Well, there is with most vegan cooking, but I eat a lot of my food raw, or as raw as I can get it. If it doesn't need cooking, then I don't cook it. If I can eat it raw, then I'll eat it raw. And I'm about to go out in the garden, so I might do a quick video of the garden update, because we've had ridiculous amounts of rain. As much as I love the rain, because it really does feed Mother Earth, and she does need a good drink, just like us. So onward and upward, my friends. Thank you for joining me for this quick update in the kitchen, and hopefully I might do a container one, as I say, out in the garden. I've got to go and get some bits of kale in, because I love to make kale chips for my snacks. So I might show you a video on that later, but I've got to go and sort the pots out, because some of them have gone a bit rampant, some of them need swapping over, some of them are just not working. So thanks again anyway. I hope you have a great day in your kitchen and get inspired by making your own granola. Here we go. Or your own cheeses. And then stop eating that consumer rubbish, because it's just not good for you. There's more benefit, and you know what's in this. Okay, the lifespan, the shelf span is not as much as the rubbish you buy in supermarkets, but that's because it has no preservatives in it. Your body does not like preservatives, friends. It just doesn't. It doesn't recognise all the stupid components in the crap that they put in it. So why preserve when you can make fresh? If I knew that I mean, I've got 2 of these, and I'm going to struggle probably to eat it in the space of time that most people would. But if you, and because I don't have a big family, I don't have a family that live with me, so make fresh every day. Just make time. You know, this is therapeutic stuff, and your body's going to so much love you for it. And then you're going to moan, oh yeah, but I don't have enough time. Well, make time. Everybody has the same amount of time on their clock as I do. I just choose to do more things with it, more things about health, ways of looking after my health and using products, and you know, I stopped consumer buying, and I'm still not brilliantly there yet, but I am slowing it down even more. I will not encourage this whole rubbish products, you know, all the rubbish they put in it to preserve it. Why would you even consider putting that on or in your body? So that's my little rant for today. There's my little vegan cheese, and it's just so delicious, you wouldn't believe it. And you can put other things in her recipe, but thanks for sharing, watching, and I hope you do share this with your friends, and maybe you'll just change one thing today in your diet and stick with it, and then it becomes a habit. So until the next time, namaste.